This is News 7 at 5.
Tonight, Capitol Hill is investigating allegations that the Chinese are harvesting and selling the organs of executed prisoners to wealthy clients.
And there are calls to investigate other disturbing reports that government-run Chinese hospitals are selling human fetuses as food. Good evening, I'm Kathleen Matthews.
And I'm Paul Berry. China's trade status is up for renewal. It will be at President Clinton's discretion.
But with these alleged human rights violations called flesh trafficking, should China's favored trade status with the United States be revoked? News 7's Gail Pennybacher has the story, and we should warn you, you might find it disturbing.
This British documentary tells of Chinese prisoners executed for the purpose of harvesting their organs. The hearts, livers, or kidneys are allegedly sold to wealthy recipients. Some have labeled this flesh trafficking, and now a Hong Kong newspaper alleges that some Chinese hospitals are selling aborted fetuses as health food.
According to the article, aborted fetuses or babies are sold for 10 Hong Kong dollars, about $1.25 each, and are sold as cures for asthma and other illnesses.
Virginia Congressman Frank Wolf is calling on President Clinton to look into these allegations. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee is doing the same. Witnesses from China confirm the practice of selling fetuses and inmate organs.
Are you aware of this practice?
They believe if you can eat a brand, maybe help the brand.
Norman Fu is the Washington bureau chief of the China Times. He says the outrage about this issue outside of China is a cultural difference.
In China, there's not so much respect for human lives. It's sad, very sad, you know?
Because of these allegations, there's a call in Congress to end China's most favored nation trade status. Wilson Lee owns a store in the Chinatown section of Washington. His livelihood depends on open trade with China. If a barrier is put up, he may have to close down if he can't get Chinese products.
You know, how can I get it? Not going to get it for any other way to get in. I want to do the legal way.
The Capitol Hill effort to punish the Chinese government for human rights violations is not limited to trade sanctions. There is also legislation being drafted that would prohibit anyone who is involved in any kind of flesh trafficking from coming into the United States at all. In Chinatown, I'm Gail Pennybacher, News 7.
When contacted, the Chinese embassy had no comment about the allegations of flesh trafficking of organs or fetuses.